I'm Russ. This is filming the music video Here We Go. It's our theme song in 2011. My special guest Stevie G, starring in the music video.
How's there?
We're talking about what do you remember about that music video?
Here We Go. I remember it being very cold. It was beautiful, but it was just kind of one of those, like, I don't know, when did we film that? Was it
we
February?
filmed it in first week of March.
First week of March.
And then the other shoot was in like, first week of June.
Yeah. It was sunny.
Yeah.
As you can see in the music video, but it was cold, especially when we were riding those scooters around. It was cold, and you knew it was cold, but then when you started riding a scooter and you're like the wind's going, it was even colder.
And you had shorts on.
I had shorts for that, most of that, yeah. Well, actually, for the whole thing. I think the funniest was trying to learn how to ride the tandem bike. It was both of us there. But yeah, it was kind of scary driving like downtown Vancouver and those things. There was just cars everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And all we were on this little scooter that was like, your horn's like, me. Yep.
I had sprained my ankle about 4 days prior to shooting. And so if you look closely in some scenes, if my pants lift up enough, you can see the tensor bandage. I know that we were filming at Stanley Park at Brockton Oval, which is on one side of the park. And earlier we had been on the complete other side of the park. Yeah. When we were at Brockton Oval, we realized we needed different helmets or something like that. And the guys, Ryan and Nick, who were filming with again, and Josh, they had their truck there, but they had all their gear and they needed to keep using the truck for setup. So we thought, oh, we can go get the helmets that are on the other side of the park, no problem. So we jumped on the scooters. Yeah. But you can only go one way around Stanley Park, so it was super cold.
Well, the sun was setting too, so we were losing that, and that was making it even colder because it was like now we're all in the shade and the wind. Yeah, you just drive it. Oh, I think another fun part I remember, it wasn't from that, but it was the part where we smashed the guitar because it was kind of like we were kind of filming, but it was just we were in the middle of Stanley, or not in the middle of Stanley Park. We were just off. We were
Jericho.
Yeah. Jericho. So we were out there and. So there's people around, like, no, we're just filming a thing, and you're playing the guitar, and I came up on the skateboard and just smashed your guitar, and people just stopped and were staring and kind of laughing, and I was like, we gotta go. At
Jericho Beach, the last scene we filmed in Vancouver was there where we had to kind of make like we're running to the water and you're taking off your jacket so you can jump in. But the thought of like, we're not actually gonna go in the water. It's like -7, -10 at this point. Like, not going in the water. We'll die if we go in the water. Yeah. The last scene of the music video is us running for the ramp and to jump into the target. We knew we had one shot at that because we'd be all wet and the target would be broken. Your jump is way better than mine because you fully like dive head first and I just kind of go feet first. Yours is much better.
I guess so. Like, I knew the thing was there and was just like, oh, well, just go for it.
And from what I remember, it's one of the lamest high fives ever in the water as well. It's cold, just want to get out of the water.
I think another cool part about that was getting to drive the boat, but with the helicopter coming over, was like pretty scary. Yeah. Because it was like, it just seemed like it was coming right at us and was going to crash. But
it was 2011, so drone technology wasn't quite there for us to just use a camera drone, so we had to actually hire a helicopter, and it was
which was pretty cool for the music video to have a helicopter come in and do some filming.
There's a guest star, Jonathan Headley. So if you've ever been a juniors camper and had Jonathan Headley as your speaker, if you look in the music video closely, Here We Go, you'll see Jonathan emerge from an apartment building, and we almost run into him.
Yeah. Definitely was a cold one. It was not as tiring as the one we did the year before where we were driving the whole time, but it was definitely cool. But a lot of different cool experiences. Getting people to look, I guess that's working at camp. People always look at you funny when we're out filming things because we're like, what are you guys riding tricycles around Vancouver?
We work for a camp. This is kind of normal for us.
What we do every day.
It all works.
It all worked out.
Well, why don't you set us up? Take us into the music video.
Well, here we go. What's the music video again? Here we go. Here we go. Let's watch it right now. Woo!